Okay, this is me, Tom Chittum, doing a live webcast from Puerto Rico on, I think it's May the 24th. Maybe it's the 25th. Yeah, it's May the 25th, 2022. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because it looks like everything's just about to hit the fan over in the Donbass area where the Russians and the Ukrainians are fighting. So I'm going to just read this rant that I wrote about it. Here it comes. May the 25th, 2022, Ukraine stampede. An observation. In many places, the Ukrainians have been driven out of their first line of trenches and into newer trenches with little or no overhead cover. As a result, they are being slaughtered almost at will by Russian artillery. Just look at video after video of dead Ukrainians, and about half are in simple new trenches. There is no real fix for this problem, and we are seeing the first stage of a total massacre of the Donbass Ukrainians unless they surrender. If they retreat towards the Dnieper, it will only be worse. It will turn into a stampede. And be advised that it is pointless to speak of, quote, mobile warfare, unquote, as a solution for the Ukrainians because the Russians have plenty of transport and fuel while the Ukrainians have little of either. This, quote, mobile warfare, unquote, is really misunderstood. In World War II, it all boiled down to one army getting the upper hand on the other and chasing down the other like a pack of wild dogs. It wasn't like a chess game as most imagined, but more like a headbutting contest followed by the winner in tanks running over the loser infantry. That's what it was like on the Russian front. The Russians accept that as normal, and so do the Ukrainians. They're not all that freaked out about it. Now, the Ukrainian manned Air Force has been largely swept from the sky and is now just an occasional nuisance. Russian aircraft are still numerous and active, and any movement by large groups of Ukrainians in the Donbass region will instantly attract attention and then horrific bombardments. You can count on that. I was near explosions in Vietnam. 105 artillery rounds killed the guy next to me. Another was castrated and bled to death. I don't remember the two explosions because they turned my brains into vibrating mush temporarily and left me staggering around like a drum. Another time I was knocked out by an explosion while on point and didn't remember a thing. The other guys told me about it after the war. Infantry guys who have survived serious shelling will often hoof it, if not surrounded. They will observe that staying in their trenches is just suicide because that's what the enemy is aiming for, walking rounds down the trench line and killing almost everyone there unless they have serious overhead cover. It would be playing the odds just to take off running to the west. And it's worse these days because they have a lot more accurate shells due to drones and GPS gizmos. They can dump them right in the trench in a lot of cases. I'm telling you these examples because artillery is the main killer in the Russian-Ukraine war. The Russians have plenty of artillery and ammo, and the Ukrainians have pretty much exhausted their pre-war stockpiles of ammo, and lots of artillery has been destroyed by Russian artillery. The odd lots of rusty crap that they are getting from the purple game simply aren't enough to have a real impact. So that's about it. I think there was a great chance that this fighting in the Donbass area and the retreat that is going on right now as I speak these words on May the 25th, their retreat by the Ukrainians, a very enthusiastic retreat, I might add, because they're basically running for their lives or surrendering. That it can turn into an all-out stampede. Who knows? Within 24 hours, maybe a week, depending on the breaks. I looked at those guys in the trenches. The Ukrainians, a lot of them are old men. They don't want to go through that crap. And the kids, reluctant conscripts, almost all of them, you just don't look like regular army troops. That's not dependable. Anytime you take a force like that and cobble it together from here to there, it usually looks like a Frankenstein monster and acts like one. Okay, that's just, remember, you heard it here first. We could be on the verge of a huge stampede in the Donbass. And the one final note, the snake, the biggest snake on the entire planet, Henry Kissinger, actually said that the eastern Ukraine should be ceded to Russia so we won't humiliate Putin. Hey, dumbass, he's already taken it. And he'll take some more if he wants that. And there is fuck all you can do about it. And this is this little bum's way of, I don't know, trying to handle the PR into this crap. But that's just the, and one other item I read about in that underground steel factory, or what it was there in Mariupol. The Russian regulators were ticked off because the Azov guys had plenty of rations and you name it, and they wouldn't share it with the regular Army and Marines and bar guards down there with them, and that was a source of tension. So anyway, okay, I'm going to try and turn this damn thing off now. I'll see you, I don't know, sometime in the future. Bye-bye. Yeah.